hot and bothered at the moment. We're just hot. Guess I'm posting the schedule tomorrow, which is fine. Alright, just finish up some tweets, folks. Real quick. I'm live super early because I'm a bit on the warm side because of having to move some furniture today. And then some job stuff, related stuff. Talk about here in a minute, but hello, Internet! We are live. I didn't get to post the schedule today because I got busy with other stuff this afternoon. I'll post it tomorrow, but it'll just have what we're do tonight on it. Also, I didn't update the deck. Damn it. 1 second. I didn't update stream title. No, it's probably going to be wrong on the YouTube now. No! Maybe if I stay on this screen long enough, YouTube will pick this time period to generate a thumbnail. Anywho, how we doing, folks? So we're back to the working on the Kuuga Chemy tonight. But first, some quick stuff to talk about. So, first and foremost, as I open some stuff up in the background, like yesterday and today, sorry, I was trying to find the Kuuga Chemy to open for myself so I can have on the side. I was supposed to be called for a job yesterday because I told them I was available yesterday. When they asked me if I was available yesterday or today, they chose not to call me today, or yesterday, or today. But I did get a call from another place that I've applied to several times over, and they've never accepted my application until now, for whatever reason. If they wanted a picture of my diploma, my high school diploma, and lo and behold, I can't find that. I can find my associates, I can find my bachelor's, can't find my high school diploma. Maybe they'll be satisfied with my associates and my bachelor's. I don't know. Me and my parents have looked all over the place and we can't seem to find it. There's like one place I think it might be, but otherwise I have no idea. But yeah, I am supposed to have like a tour and a drug test like Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna hold out hope. I have been in this position before, and people have ghosted me before, so we'll just see how it goes. Anywho, Blockies updates, because do I have a story to tell? We'll get to you in a second. So first and foremost, I'll just put you at the end. You're the end point of this. First and foremost, this image popped up on Instagram, Blocky's official Instagram and stuff. just showing various event, like MCU blockies figures. If you notice, there's a bit more than what's currently out. That's because they put the entirety of MCU 4 in this display. So we've got Whiplash in Mark 4 with the briefcase mode, I believe. I think it's Mark 4. I don't remember which ones are which, but it's Iron Man 2. It's one of the Iron Man 2 suits in Whiplash from Iron Man 2. We've got Vision and Ultron from Age of Ultron. We've got... I think that's Avengers, of the first movie Avengers Iron Man, I think that one had the triangle. If not, it's like the Iron Man, like end of Iron Man 2 suit. I honestly don't remember which one this is. We've got Ragnarok Hulk and Thor. We've got Civil War Iron Man and Bucky from Winter Soldier and technically Civil War, because no, this is mainly your Winter Soldier Bucky. But yeah, that was basically it for MCU 4. On the Rider end of things, for Rider 4, they've been slowly drip feeding them out, but it's supposed to be out like tonight into tomorrow, and so folks got a hold of it early. And hey, look, it's the full wave! Hooray! So we've got O's, Satoba, Oats, Gatakiriba, O's Latarata, and O's Tajadoru. The chase is a O's Tajador with the wings and the claws for the finisher. So if you want the scanning charge, like specific parts, or at least the wings, you're gonna have to like get that version. You're gonna see an image pop up, don't worry about it. We'll get to this in a second. Platinum Gotchard with the gun. Legend with his gun. Dread Type 0 with his guns. Gav with his sword. And then Unk. A really nice lineup. I don't really need anything in here. Soto has me covered across the board on all this, but hey, good stuff all around. Now, while this wave was slowly being revealed, this popped up on Reddit. I thought, and then I specifically proceeded to spread around the information that this was the early purchase bonus because it made sense. I didn't think this was the chase. I think initially I thought it might have been the chase, but it might have been the early purchase bonus. Because we got this at the same time as this. But I thought, oh, it's the early purchase bonus. This is crazy and out there that it's a purple Tajador, a purple crystal Tajador, and I'm like, this is neat and interesting. So I spread it around, even dropped it into the Ridercraft Discord because this seems like the kind of thing they would like to put in their mod. Ah, hey, cool, it's interesting and stuff. And then this came out. This is the early purchase bonus for the wave. A clear armor, or I think just a clear version of Tajador that just has the wings. No prominence drop. No claw bits for the legs, just the wings in clear. So as it turns out, this person faked this, put it out on Reddit, did not say he faked it, or at the very least, I don't think he faked it. I think this is actually an edit by a C55JL on Rednote, which is like a Chinese social media. This might be their edit pulled out of context. But yeah, this dingus decided to throw this on here, not say the source of it at all. It just let people run wild with it. And so I feel bad that I ended up spreading misinformation of somebody's fan work as official information, which I get annoyed at. I personally get annoyed when people do that. And now I'm one of the dipshits that do that. On the toy line that I feel like I am the one like covering for a Discord I'm in. So yeah, I feel bad about this whole situation. If you saw anyone spread that around, I'm kind of the source of that, because I think I basically spread it around to the Discords, and then it went from there, because I don't think anybody in this Reddit thread spread it around, because I did not see it anywhere else but this Reddit thread when I first found it. Because I should have known something was up, because if you look right here, the handle is still red. And if you look down here, there's still a bit of the anklet that is red. Also, the Blockies logo is cut off because this is zoomed in. This just was inserted in because the original image is zoomed out more. So yeah. If you saw that, that's my bad. I spread it around because I thought it was real, because it lined up timing-wise with all of this. I should have known as well, because I did not see it anywhere on Bilibili. And usually Bilibili is a first source of, is like a initial source of information for me, is folks on that video platform posting images. Because people will post images from the Blockies app. That's where a lot of these images are coming from, is the Blockies app. So the fact that I did not see it on Bilibili should have been a warning sign of just like, wait a minute. Nobody on Bilibili is posting this. Then I'm missing context. So yeah, that's my B. I will proceed to scrutinize any and all things I get from Reddit now these days. Or better yet, just not pull shit from Reddit. If one dipshit's gonna pull a stunt like this, for no other reason than just do it, I'm just not gonna bother trying to pull information from Reddit. I'm gonna try to do better to fact check stuff and make sure if I am throwing information about Blockies out there, it is correct information, not dumb bullshit hearsay. But yeah, that is basically it. I need a drink quick. So this is where we were at last week a little bit. I believe I found the mighty symbol, or at least the closest approximate symbol to it. This symbol is actually on the anklet for Rising Mighty. Which I will pull up here real quick. So after you see, as I get off of chat. But yeah, as you can see, it's this symbol right here, which according to the kind of like translated text I have, that's the seal symbol. That is destroy, I think. That's give. That's mighty. That's rising. And then I forget what these two are, but these two are related to, like, basically this translates to use kick, to use rising mighty kick to give destruction seal to Grongi. basically, is what it translates to. So I ended up going with this symbol, since this is the overall rising symbol. So we're going to go with this. There might be another symbol somewhere on the chest. In like vanilla mighty form. That might be a better one for it, but we're just going to have to go. We're just going to go with this. If it's wrong, folks who know better can tell me and point to which one I'm supposed to engrave in here, because it'd be easy enough for me to like replace this, because this is all one cut from one sketch. And since I have that document that has all of the Grongi symbols on there, it'd be easy enough for me to cut out the one I need and then go from there. So yeah. Yeah, this is where we were at. I was trying to remember if we were not. One second. Oh, okay. I was like, why does it look so wrong? Something weird got screwed up in the mate. Okay. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine now. Hey, Dubs buddy. Yes, I watched part of the Capcom Direct. I was busy looking for my diploma and stuff for job stuff. So I was like half watching it, and it's like it also didn't help that it was like, well, it's Pragmata, it's Requiem, it's Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter, and I'm like, I am interested in none of these 4 games currently. Give me a new Ace Attorney, damn it. It wasn't anything super new. Is it the King Arthur show that was on Sci-Fi? I don't know why. I don't know why that's the first King Arthur show that comes to mind explicitly. But for some reason I'm like, oh, yeah, the Sci-Fi. The one where they're kids. The one where Arthur and them are kids. Or teenagers, technically. Oh, okay. I don't know why that was the first one that came to mind. It's like, oh, right, that one. Or, oh, you know, the one where the football players are King Arthur and his course. His court. It's animated. And the only reason I know about them was because Discotex brought that one over. Oh yeah, it's like, was it Discotheque? Or now, King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. 26 episodes. What if King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table were a high school football team? We made terrible choices in the 90s about the media we put out. Oh, I don't have it. We had good stuff in the 90s, but we also had crap. Give me fine. I mean, not recently. Oh, do I wanna plug, so. Oh, how was it? Oh, that did not end up square at all. I have no idea what red DW means. I assume it is something. Oh. 7.5. Oh, red deck. Okay. Six. Or not 26. No, don't need. Six. Yeah. So much for the big, fun, complicated stuff. It's the simple stuff. Yeah, that's not what I need. Oh yeah, their last trip. Yeah. My only reaction to that is, you gonna have to pay for that. Oh, was it in the previous trailer? Okay. I was just like, no, they're making you pay to hear Grim say it's clobbering time. You don't get that for free. You gotta pay for that one. Okay. Okay, the circle's not gonna work. Alright. Get an audit center. And oh yeah, he does have a beard in that last trailer. Oh god. That probably will not go over well with anyone. Oh, come on. You caught it. For like the smallest of seconds. Two. Yeah. About lined up with that. I think. Yes. Yeah, that's too much. That'll work. Then we can. That's what we're after. Okay. Gonna shorten this a little bit. Hmm. I have seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah. Oh, that is an odd choice. Or, coming at this from the wrong angle. Come at this from the top. Then do that. Then fill it. Much better. Um, that is 13. Or no, I'm already. 4. Six. Let's do like 7. Oh, that's what's throwing me off. Yep. Not the face. There we go. One second, I'm sketching something on in one of my books I've got on my desk. And anything to sketch with. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, what was it again? Ow. That's not. No. We'll go with. I don't know what it thought there. There we go. Guess I didn't copy that top line or mirror that top line. All right. Probably need to bring it a little. I wouldn't say I'm a particular fan of them, but I have seen Simpsons stuff. Why? Oh, is it? That looks a bit more what I'm after. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I feel like I would have seen in a Discord I'm in, it's like, if The Simpsons was actually ending. Hell, I feel like I find out from my parents that The Simpsons was ending because they'd see it before me. did I do? 5.5. Four. One out. That should get it. Hmm. Here. Here. Do the button. It's 26. Okay. That's half. That feels right. That looks right. Kind of a big butt, but gives the wings a bit bigger. What? Pull for the head. Brown. But You know what I really don't like? Side piece. Yeah, I just like that as is. Even if we don't get that, like, taper down that it kind of has on the model. I kind of like this better. Oh, the Arc System Works event's happening now. Hooray! Since I'm not a fighting game person, I have nothing of interest there. Outside of, oh, did they announce something cool new for Tokon? Neat. Let me... throw the Kuuga assembly in here. Just preemptively. How does it look next to our blade one? He's a little smaller, which is kind of the intention. I have to remember. I probably will not remember to undo those mates when I'm done, but it'll be fine. I got cooperate. Yeah. We're gonna cheat, put it all the way through. Oh, we're not going to be able to cheat on this one. Okay. We might leave the legs and the head for next time. Yeah, I think we'll leave them for next time. I had to move furniture around today, and it was hot. I was literally outside for not that long, and I was drenched in sweat. Also doesn't help that I feel a bit tired, I guess, because of it. New Fist of the North Star anime got announced. Alright. Neat. Strikers is coming to the GameCube Switch Online stuff. Nice. I have heard nothing but good things about original Strikers, basically. It's that, the Wii one, and those are the two good ones. And the third one they put out on Switch was not as good. Not because of like the quality of it, it's just like it was lacking in material. Which is Unfortunately, like a bad habit of like the recent like Mario sports games, they feel like they were lacking in material at launch, and like even post-launch they didn't get as much as they probably should have. They put out a trailer for Blocky's Galaxy Rider 4. Nice. Yes, another anime. All we have is like a poster, and it's not much to the poster. It is the main guy from Fist of the North Star. That I mostly recognize as, oh right, RGG made that game once about Fist of the North Star, and you could play as Kiryu instead of Fist of the North Star guy. Yeah, we might work on the legs next week, because the head is complicated. It's a complicated little design. That's probably going to take like 2 streams to get everything modeled out. I might break it into 3 pieces, if I'm being honest. Let me throw that on stream real quick. And a means by which I can write on. So 1 second. It's not necessarily it has like too many details, like in general, but it's it's gonna be a lot to model. So I'm kind of taking the head kind of like from about here forward is where I'm taking what I'm considering the head, basically, is kind of from this yellow line I've drawn forward. It's not really a thing I can do in the CAD program, unfortunately. What I'll probably end up doing is we'll kind of like separate the head into 3 pieces. So we'll do the pincers here, basically where they kind of plug into the head. We'll do these as separate pieces, and we'll just kind of like slot them into the head there. And then we'll have this head part here kind of be a separate thing. It's not really a crown. That's the head, basically. that is the head of the beetle. There's I presume there's not really anything underneath here. But like it'd be easier to model up this, because we can kind of like get the general shape, and then we can kind of like start detailing in from there. And then having these kind of like off to the side lets us be able to work these into shape, and then we can kind of plug them in, and then we can make sure that our like when we connect them in, that the little gold piece is a little bit flush in terms of kind of what kind of fillets we'll do right there. But that's the idea. It's just getting like these parts right to like cooperate. There'll be a lot. There's gonna be basically a lot of like shaping, molding, that sort of thing. we'll probably just start with kind of like a rectangle. We'll kind of like round off like the side edges, and then we'll kind of just start detailing in from there the little bits of stuff. I know I drew a penis right there. I kind of did. But we'll kind of square this up so we make sure that we're like past kind of like where we are like square wise on the body, so that the head does have that bigger shape. And then we'll kind of like round down from there details wise. One of those is like, this isn't hard, it's just time consuming to get it right. Which is fine. This is what I've signed up for on this stuff. But yeah, we'll start working on this head next week. Because I think it'll take like a whole stream to get it all done. Because thankfully, with the pincers, I make one, we mirror it, we have the other. So that part isn't too difficult. So what we have to do is just make a head in one pincer, and then we just automatically have the other one. But getting it all kind of like looking right is the tricky part. But anywho, I didn't post the schedule yet, so I will. I'm trying to think of the best way to show this on stream. Let me just add an image. Sure, it's a dummy image. I'm gonna delete it right after we're done. So since I didn't post the stream on the Blue Sky and Twitter and the like, here's the schedule for the week. It'll go up tomorrow. Gonna do a little bit of Blotro tomorrow before we do Tales of the Cube with Disney soccer and generic volleyball. I know the wording there implies Disney volleyball, but no, it is generic volleyball because I only have so much space on these on our template. Saturday, I'll do some Vampire Survivors before we move into the start of our big 6-game archipelago. I'm doing Ace Attorneys 1, 2, and Burnout Revenge. And an asterisk after soccer. Well, it is Disney soccer. It's just not Disney volleyball. Because it's like, I even forget the fucking name of it. Beach Strikers Virtual Beach Volleyball. I forget it actually had an actual name. Oh, nope. Oh, I didn't realize that worked. Yeah, here's the box art. Did I forget any on soccer? Or did I forget any on volleyball? And I'm stupid. I forgot an E on volleyball. Fantastic. Thanks, Photoshop, for not spell checking me. Anyway, yeah, this is the volleyball we're playing tomorrow. It's the most generic looking volleyball game I've ever seen, if I'm being perfectly honest. This is gonna get a solid like 5 or 6 probably out of us tomorrow. Because there ain't nothing to this. I am willing to bet. There is a reason they have loaded this thing up with boobs. Anywho. As I just realized. It picks up the window that has the template in it. I'll just do this. But yeah, 6 a.m. Archipelagos tomorrow. I believe Tommy's doing Mario Kart World. I forget the other two he's doing, but I know he's doing Mario Kart World, the one he just made. I think he might do Mario vs. Donkey Kong as well. That's 2 of his. I forget his third one. But we start that Saturday. We won't finish it Saturday. We'll probably have to take like 2 weeks to finish it. And then Sunday, we got the usual Fortnite plus TGS. We will talk about the Capcom presentation and monkeys, and we've got nothing else actually. We are in post Summer Game Fest, and we're before a Pokemon Presents, so we don't have anything really spectacular to talk about. And then next week we'll be back with working on the Kuuga Chemy. So if you like what you're seeing, folks, drop a follow. Really appreciate it. Exclamation point YouTube and chat gets the YouTube archetype of this and all of our other streams eventually. Right now, what's going to be going out is a catch up on the backlog of my solo stuff from last year and the year before. Right now, Project Cross Zone from last year is going up, which that game broke me a little. That game has too many goddamn enemies in it. Too many fucking enemies. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that, and then I forget what's gonna go up after Project Cross Zone. I'm not kidding. There is so many enemies per map on that game. Apparently Cross Zone 2 fixed it, but I don't know if I want to bother playing Cross Zone 2 to find out. Cross Zone 1 kind of burned me on the idea of playing a sequel of that. It would take me an hour to clear a map. Like my normal stream time, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours, that's one map in the game. One level. One. Exactly one. That is how long those maps took, and I'm like, this is too goddamn long. But yeah, I'm rolling out backlog stuff from mine before I get into our overall 2022 stuff. That way that's caught up. Exclamation point social and chat gets the handles for all our social medias so you know when we go live. And exclamation point Discord chat gives their link. Drop by, say hi. See you tomorrow, folks.